Have you ever wondered why more businesses today are using paper straws, recyclable packaging, or even solar panels for their electricity? It is because the environment has become one of the most important part of doing business. As future business owners and entrepreneurs, learning about the environment can help us, especially me, make smarter decisions that are not only good for our companies but also good for the people and our planet. One important scientific concept is sustainability. Sustainability means using natural resources in a way that meets our needs today without preventing future generations from meeting theirs. Imagine borrowing money from your parents. If you spend everything and never save, you'll eventually have nothing left. The same idea applies to the environment. If businesses continue using resources without replacing or protecting them, future generations may run out of clean water, forests, and other important resources that are necessary in a business. By understanding sustainability, business students like me can learn how to earn profits while protecting nature. Another important concept is carbon footprint. Carbon footprint is the amount of greenhouse gases, especially carbon dioxide, that are released in our atmosphere because of our daily activities like using machines, riding a car, or even the smallest things like burning a pile of trash in our backyard. These gases trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere through a process called the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that keeps our planet warm enough to support life. However, when too many greenhouse gases are released from factories, vehicles, and burning fossil fuels, the Earth becomes warmer than normal. This leads to climate change, which causes stronger storms, hotter temperatures, floods, and droughts that our planet are experiencing today. This disaster can damage businesses by destroying buildings, destroying vehicles that are used for transporting raw materials, manufactured items that causes delaying deliveries, and many more. When business students like me understand this concept, we can make better decisions such as reducing energy use, choosing renewable energy by using solar panels and wind energy, or creating products that produce less pollution. Another scientific idea is the ecosystem, just like what we discussed earlier in our lecture. An ecosystem is a community of living things, such as plants, animals, and humans interacting with their surroundings. Every part of ecosystem has a role. For example, bees help pollinate crops that provide food for people. If bee population decreases because of population or habitat destruction, farmers may produce fewer crops, which can increase food prices, and this will have a domino effect on the businesses and eventually to our economy. This shows that businesses depends on healthy ecosystem more than many people realize. Learning about ecosystem helps future entrepreneurs like me to understand that protecting nature is also protecting their business. We should also learn about the circular economy. In a traditional economy, products are made, used, and then thrown away. But in a circular economy, products are designed to be reused, repaired, or recycled instead of becoming waste. Think about a coffee shop that encourages customers to bring reusable cups instead of using disposable ones every day. This reduces waste, lower cost over time because the coffee shop owner doesn't need to buy disposable cups anymore, and it attracts customers who care about the environment. Meaning, You'll have a free advertisement by advocating care for the environment. It is a simple example of how environmental knowledge can lead to a better business strategies. Learning about the environment also helps businesses understand what customers want. Today, many people prefer companies that care about nature. Businesses that reduce plastic waste, save energy, or use eco-friendly materials often earn more trust from customers. At the same time, governments are creating environmental laws that produce populations, but as we can see in our country, the lack of education about this topic is really low and disappointing. But if a business owner like me creates a good example for others, I'll have a great contribution for the planet and to our environment. Business owners who understand these issues can follow the rules, avoid penalties, and prepare for future changes. Because in the near future, environmental challenges will continue to grow drastically. Climate change, pollution, and the loss of natural resources will affect every industry, not only the business industry. As future business professionals, I should not only think about making profits but also making responsible decisions that will that will benefit society. Success is no longer measured by how much money a business earns. It is also measured by how it treats the environment and the people who depend on it. In conclusion, learning about the environment helps business students like me make smarter and responsible choices. By understanding scientific concepts such as sustainability, ecosystem, carbon footprints, and the circular economy, we can create businesses that not only earn profits but also protect the world we all depend on. As future entrepreneurs and business owners, our decision today will shape the future of our communities in the next generation. As Lady Bird Johnson once said, the environment is where we all meet, where we all have mutual interest. It is the one thing that all of us share. This quote reminds us that every business decision that we make affects not only our success but also the environment that supports us all.